Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we will be discussing Adobe Experience Manager and some of the important questions that are being normally asked in the interview just to check your knowledge on AEM. So basically, it contains questions on different topics like we have Sightly, we have OSGI, then we have your basic concepts of AEM, like how to manage your dialogues, how to manage your client side libraries, then how to create multi sites, rollout, blueprint, live copy, language copy. So, all those things are very important because whether you're working as an author or whether you're going for a development, at least for author also you should have this basic knowledge because again whenever you are working as an author AEM author, so in that case you are working with all the different types of dialogues. So you are managing the page, you are controlling the page using the dialogue, so you should be aware between design dialogue and normal dialogue. So again, what is the scope of a design dialogue? So the scope of the design dialogue is at template level. So whatever changes you do, it affects on the template level. And if we talk about a normal dialogue, so the scope of the normal dialogue is at the page level. So dialogue of a component is at page level. So each component instance will have its own dialogue. And this design dialogue at template level, there will be only one dialogue. Then client libs, so there is a folder that we create for storing all the client side libraries, whether it is JavaScript or CSS. So again, the purpose of client libs is it is used adding site specific JavaScript and CSS, and the other part is like it combines all the CSS file in one and JavaScript file in one, so that while loading the page we don't have multiple JavaScript files or multiple CSS files. So there will be less request response to the server and it will improve the optimization. Then there are some other questions also in terms of package and bundle. So again, package and bundle, they looks similar. So package is basically a zip file. Whenever we want to migrate some modules from one AEM instance to another AEM instance, we go with this package concept. And bundle, if we talk about, again it's a jar file. It contains Java classes, so it is installed in OSGI framework. So this is the basic difference. With bundle is a tightly coupled dynamic loaded collection of classes, jars and configuration files, whereas a package is a zip file that contains content on the form. So it is basically content, it is not any programming, any Java files, any classes, any jar files. It is basically content in the form of file system serializations called vault serialization. Then we just talk about the bundle. So whenever we install this bundle, it has its own life cycle. So it is in installed state, then resolved, it is starting, active, and if you want to stop it, stop, and then uninstalled. So these are the life cycle of a bundle. So installed, then we have resolved, starting, active, then stopped, and then finally uninstalled. Then there is another very important question called difference between parses and iparses. So basically paragraph system, and in which you can add other components at the page level. Iparses, basically it is inherited from paragraph system, which inherits the parent page paragraph system. Then we have some other important questions also, like we have a dispatcher. So basically this dispatcher question is normally asked in every interview questions. So basically role of dispatcher, it has multiple roles. Dispatcher act as a load balancer. So if you have multiple publishers, so based upon the traffic, it redirects the user to the publisher where which who can accommodate the traffic or which has less traffic. Plus it also act as a caching. So it caches the frequently accessed pages. So whenever there is a new requirement or new page request, it first checks in its cache memory. So if the page is available in the cache memory, it does not go for fetching this from the uh, server. It directly serves that those pages. So as a load balancer and as a caching also, to optimize the speed through which the web pages are accessed. Then some other questions that are very important: multi-site manager. So one of the major thing that we do in our AEM is managing multi-sites. So multi-sites in which like we create a site in one language, and then all the content and everything, the structure, template, everything, we just replicate that in different language. So for that, in AEM we have out of the box solution called multi-site manager. We create one language copy, we create one blueprint, and then from there like we replicate. So we, it has always a default translator also. So we create in one language, and then after that we can roll up. So it has already a function called roll up, so we can multiply the sites into different languages. So you can easily manage multiple websites that share common content. So we just create the website in one language and then it is automatically replicated to the other websites. When the number of sites are less, then we go for the manual replication. But if multiple languages are more, then we go with the automatic replication. Then we have live copy and language copy. So live copy is what is there in the website, and language copy we first create the language copy in which we define the different languages, and based upon that we create the multiple websites. Then there is also the, sometimes it is asked, because we have this CRXD or JCR as a content repository. So is there any way we can also connect with external database? So again, in order to connect the external database, we can give the connection string in our JCR, and then the connection pool needs to be configured by creating a node of type string osgi config. So through which we can manage connection with external database. So this is basically all the normal questions, because there will be some more that we will be discussing in the further videos. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video.